Phase 3 of the Axie Infinity Origin Alpha is here, which means a brand new competitive season and a crap ton of changes. From balance patches to SLP earning and a brand new crafting system, there is so much to dissect, but do not worry because I've got everything you need to know right here. But first, did you know that I'm hosting a giveaway? In collaboration with Axie Infinity and Quest through the Creators Program, I am hosting the Axie Infinity Origin Story Contest. It's super easy to enter this contest, and the prizes range all the way from Axie merch to an all-expense paid trip to Barcelona for AxieCon. I am also giving away a Summer Part Axie to the first 20 people who submit, so make sure you submit sooner than later. All the information will be found in the description below. I can't wait to see your Axie origin stories. Now, last but not least, this is my Lunacian code. I know, it's a good code. It's a great code. Have you been feeling crotchety, down in the dumps, like a 90-year-old man smoking a pipe? Well, consider using code Ryan. Users of this code report a 95% increase of serotonin levels. Please note that any and all effects of Ryan's code are due strictly to the placebo effect, which, if you choose to believe, is the most powerful effect in all of medicine. But seriously, thank you so much to everyone who has been using my code, and don't forget to comment your code down below. Every week I choose a new code from one of my viewers, so don't miss out. And without further ado, let's get right into what to expect in Phase 3. And to start us off, SLP earning has now been removed from Battles V2, and now the only way to earn SLP is through Axie Infinity Origin. But this comes with a few caveats. First off, SLP issuance has been massively reduced. Players won't even start to earn SLP until they've reached Boar rank. Also, to prevent anybody from potentially finding and exploiting a bug around SLP during the alpha, nobody will be allowed to mint SLP until 30 days from now, once the season has ended. But having your SLP stuck inside the game isn't so bad because now we actually have in-game utility for SLP, which brings me to crafting. The crafting system has gone through a massive rework. Now players have a multitude of different recipes that they can use depending on their crafting level. Now you'll notice that some of these recipes require SLP to craft, while others only require moonstones. And that is because there are now two different kinds of runes and charms, and these are called Ronin runes and charms and sealed runes and charms. The difference is, Ronin runes and charms are able to be minted and sold on the marketplace. Again, to make sure that there are no bugs during this alpha period, there will be a 7-day wait on minting any NFT runes and charms. Now, if you head over to the marketplace, you'll notice there is a new tab called Origin Portal. This is where you will be able to transfer your runes and charms from your in-game client to your wallet. Now keep in mind that every time you mint a rune or charm, there is a fee of AXS equivalent to $3 USD per rune or charm that you are minting. And remember, every time you buy a rune or charm, it goes directly to your game. So you are going to have to pay this fee even if this rune or charm has been minted before. Now back to the Origin Portal, this is also where you will be transferring in-game token assets such as SLP. Here I'm transferring 1,000 SLP into my account. Now be sure to specify the correct amount of SLP, otherwise you might get stuck with all of your SLP inside of the game client and no way to take it out until after Season 0. Now let's talk about why you would want to spend SLP on crafting runes and charms. Well, when you craft using only moon shards, you have a 0% chance to get anything other than a neutral rune or charm. And as well, you have a 0% chance of getting anything outside of a common or a rare. And let me tell you, neutral runes and charms are not the best to play with. But the second you introduce SLP, you are now producing a Ronin rune or charm, and your percentage to craft a common drops down to 0. And of course, now you will be able to craft all of the class runes and charms as well. And it's totally worth it too. Just on day 1 with some SLP and the moon shards I got from disenchanting, I was able to unlock a ton of cool runes and charms. Now you'll also notice that you can can no longer craft crafting materials. Now the only way to get moon dust is through basic progression like leveling up. This ensures that all players will have the exact same odds when crafting, but this also means that crafting materials are a very finite resource, so use them wisely. Another big change to look out for is the ranking system. The matchmaking system has huge logic improvements, so you are much more likely to find a player within your own rank. Also, to help us get into the right mindset for a conversion into an ELO system, all victory stars will be multiplied by 10. This may seem a bit complicated at first, but you'll get used to it quickly. But one of my favorite additions to Season 0 is a new mechanic called Decay. This will prevent players from rising to the top early and then not playing because they're afraid of losing stars. Decay will cause players in Challenger who do not play at least one ranked game per day for 2 days to start losing 100 points of ELO until they fall into Dragon. That is the equivalent of losing 10 games in a row. So if anybody tries anything funny, they're gonna get punished for it. And if you're not aware, the seasonal rewards have been increased by 10,000 AXS. And now players will be rewarded with a season finish up to 20,000th place. Now, in terms of balancing, we get a ton of reworks for runes and cards, which I highly recommend you check out for yourself. But the most important part of this balance change is the new energy and card draw scaling. This system is very similar to what we had during the off-season, except now the player who goes first will draw one less card on their second turn, and the player who goes second will draw one additional card on their second turn. Hopefully, this will help ease the imbalance between the player who goes first and the player who goes second. But now that we have all this information, what exactly are we supposed to do in the arena for Season 0? Well, that is exactly what I'm about to go find out, and I'll let you know in the next video. So until next time, I'll see you in the arena. Let's go!